Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I am super excited about today's video. We're going to be talking about Etsy hacks that will allow you to turn off Google Shopping ads. So I'm going to give you not one, but two Etsy hacks that will let you turn off, finally, Google Shopping ads. So if you want to learn how to do so, make sure that you watch all the way till the end. If this is your first time visiting my YouTube channel, and you want to learn how to build an impactful Etsy business, don't forget to subscribe today. Give me some love by liking this video and let me know in the comment section if this is your first time hearing about these Etsy hacks. Have you used it in the past? Has it worked for you? Etc. Just let me know below if you found this information useful or not. Now, let's go ahead and get started. So, as many of you guys already know, with the recent changes that Etsy did, now when you do any type of advertising on Etsy, it's called the new Etsy ads. And they combine promoted listings, which is when they show your ads on Etsy search bar or Etsy's, you could say, newsfeed. And then they also combine Google Shopping ads, which is when they show it on Google. And it's all combined together. So there's no longer, you could only run promoted, or you could run Google Shopping, or you could do both. Now it's combined together. And many Etsy sellers don't like it combined. The reason why, I've spoken to a lot of Etsy sellers, and the number one thing they say is that they have used Google Shopping before, and it really never really worked out for them. Majority of their traffic that came in sales was always from promoted listing. So they prefer just to use promoted listing only. However, with the recent changes, we are no longer allowed to just use promoted listing. Now we are basically forced to use the combined way, which is promoted listings and Google Shopping. Now, with the two hacks I'm going to show you today, you'll be able to do some changes. So let's go ahead and talk about the first one. Hack number one is changing your budget. So this is something that I came across playing around with my own budget. And if you change your budget to $3.99 or less, you are actually turning off Google Shopping automatically. So when you do anything $4 and up, Google Shopping turns on automatically. However, if you change it to $3.99 or less, then they don't advertise your products on Google Shopping. So that's pretty neat. Now, this will affect those people that have a larger budget. I have this budget for one of my smaller stores. My other stores, I usually pay $15 a day. I have one that I do $25 a day. So this strategy wouldn't work for someone that wants to do a $20 a day budget. So this is only for anyone out there starting with a small budget. They want to spend $1 a day. Maybe they want to spend $3 a day, or even the $3.99. But just keep in mind, $3.99 or less will automatically turn off Google Shopping. I don't know if they're going to change this in the future or not, but as of now, if you set your budget to $3.99 or less, it will turn off Google Shopping automatically. Once you do it and you get starting, once you have data from the traction that you get from traffic, you'll be able to go back, analyze the data, and if you hover on the day that you're looking at, let's say you start running ads today, in a week from now you start checking your data. If you go back, you could just hover on whatever date that you want to look at, and it will give you the traffic that came from promoted listing, and then on the bottom it will say Google Shopping ads turned off. The reason is because you have a budget of $3.99 or less. So just keep that in mind. So that's hack number one, which I think is really great. Hack number two is watermarking your Etsy photos. And I know this is kind of weird, but a couple days ago, I think it was yesterday, the day before, I did a video on should you watermark your Etsy photos and the pros and cons. And then I kind of gave my opinion about it. And while I did some research on this a couple days before that, before I did the video, I came across an article that Etsy wrote, and I will leave the link in the link description below as well as the comment section so you guys could see it. And Etsy themselves said if you watermark your Etsy photos, you are not available or ineligible to participate with Google Shopping ads. And I thought, it's very interesting. So this is what they say in the article. They say, while some sellers use watermarks, we generally wouldn't recommend it. Using watermarks makes photos unsuitable for features within Etsy, like Etsy Find Emails, and ineligible for offsite advertising programs like Google Shopping. So this one is like the big one, I think. This one is the one that hit me, and I was like, holy, what did I discover? So basically, if you take your Etsy photos and you put a watermark on your Etsy photos, and you do that for every single listing you have in your store, when you start promoting your store, whether you're spending $20 a day or $2 a day, your ads will not appear on Google Shopping because you're ineligible. Basically, they don't want to advertise your ads or advertise your listings because they have the watermark. They want to advertise it and still have their name Etsy there. So for branding purposes, they don't want you to brand yourself because ultimately they want to brand themselves first and make kind of like your store anonymous. And if somebody clicks on it, then obviously it goes to your store. So it's kind of like, it's pretty neat because with this hack, you pretty much, all you have to do is add a watermark to your Etsy photos, and you could do any budget you want. If you want to do $20 a day, you don't have to do $3.99. If you are willing to pay more for advertising and you used to pay more, like say you were doing like me, $20 a day or $15 a day, or even more, $25 for the holidays, this is the workaround. This is the way to do it. Watermark all your products. And there's programs out there. You could use any like editing software like Canva. You could just Google watermark softwares and you'll find a whole bunch of sites that do it for very low cost. And you don't necessarily have to watermark every single individual photo. You could just do the main photo of your actual product because that's what Etsy shows when they do a promoted listing. So therefore, if it has the watermark, they won't show it. Now, keep in mind that if you are a new Etsy seller, then this should be an easy task for you because all you have to do is every time you add a new photo, just make sure you watermark it. In the future, if you want to promote with Google Shopping, then what I would recommend is maybe doing 2 photos, one that has a watermark and one that doesn't, and just save that one for future reference in case you want to change your photo and upload the one that doesn't have the actual watermark. That way you don't have to do double work later on. But I wanted to share with you guys this because I thought, wow, I could probably do this with all my listings and start running my regular Etsy promoted listings and not have to worry about spending money on Google Shopping. Isn't that crazy, or is it just me? Like I feel like my brain is like about to explode. But I wanted to show you guys this hack because it's worth trying it. So if you knew about this before, then, let me know in the comment section. But if this is your first time hearing about it and you are excited like I am, let me know as well in the comment section. But these are the 2 hacks. The hack number 2 will be a little bit more work because you will have to add a watermark to every photo. But it is worth doing it, especially if you are sick of Google Shopping ads and you do not want to use them anymore. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, comment, and share this video. Thank you guys for watching.